Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out this sneak peek and to see if coaching is going to be a good fit for you or not. So, we always want to start off by kind of debunking some of the really popular myths that are around coaching and some of these big things that are kind of concerns, hesitations, fears that many of us have coming into this. And if we can just kind of clear the air with some of these, I think it's going to help give you a really good picture up front of what we're looking at here and what coaching is really all about. So, the first question, and here's the reason we want to do this, is because most people have these questions looming over them, whether they realize it or not. There's something within them that is holding them back, and these, even if you are afraid to ask or just not really sure how to approach it, these are the 4 top things that people wonder or have fear around when it comes to coaching. And so that's why I just want to talk to you guys about this really quick so that we can move past these and then share all the rest of the really exciting stuff about what it is that we do as coaches. So the first one is Beachbody coaching a pyramid scheme? And first of all, no, it is absolutely not a pyramid scheme. If you know what that means, that is basically when somebody convinces you to join something and you have to pay a certain amount of money to join, and you're guaranteed that that money will be multiplied by X amount. And typically there's no product involved. You're just trying to sign people up, as many people as you can get into the door to grow your business. That is what a pyramid scheme is, and that is absolutely illegal. And there's a really big difference between pyramid schemes and legitimate network marketing businesses. Now, you're on Facebook, so you have seen that there are so many network marketing businesses and opportunities that are out there right now. Network marketing is on the rise, and for a very good reason, because people are starting to realize that they don't have to clock in and clock out at a job. They don't have to sit in traffic. They don't have to, report to somebody and ask for time off. And they can actually make an income and grow a business from home and create a lifestyle that is more fitting for them. And so that is why people are pursuing network marketing. Now, I want to say up front that what we do on Self Love Dynasty is very, very different than probably what you're seeing in your social media feed with all the other network marketing companies. Our team alone operates differently than I would say the majority of other Beachbody teams. We really have a desire to grow with integrity. And that means that we are, and we're going to talk about this in a minute, but we are not a culture of sales. So we don't want you to come onto this team and feel like you have to blast everybody on your social media newsfeed with selling people things, okay? And like I said, I'm going to come back to that in a minute, but no, we are not a pyramid scheme, okay? We work really hard to make this business what it is for each individual. There's no guarantees when you come into this. There's no guarantee that you're going to make any amount of money. Your income, your paychecks every week are going to be a direct reflection of how much you're willing to put into this. We have specific systems, step by step, exactly what you need to do to be successful. You have to come into this ready to run, ready to learn and implement, and the more you put into it, the more you're going to get out of it. So your paycheck is entirely up to you, which is super empowering. And if you are worried about this being a pyramid scheme in any way, please do your research, okay? I did my research in this when I started. Andrea did her research. If you're smart and you're worried, you'll do your research and you'll learn that, what Beachbody is really about, because it's smart to know what you're getting into before you jump in. It really is. You need to know what this is all about. And so that's why we're here. We want to give you a really good picture of what to expect. Here's a couple other things I want to say about this really quickly before we move on. Typically with pyramid schemes, you have somebody at the top, CEO, and they are the ones who are always going to make the most money. And then kind of the income trickles down from there. Now, the cool thing about what we do in our Beachbody businesses is that your income, like I said, is in your hands. So if at any time you work harder and you outperform anybody who has been a coach longer than you, if you fall in their downline, it doesn't matter where you're at in the business. You can make more money than anybody who's above you. So this is not a pyramid scheme. Do your research. We are not flying around in private jets working 30 minutes a day. That's always kind of the joke that we toss around about this, is that we make this work for us because we're willing to work hard, and it doesn't feel like a job to us because we are passionate about what we get to do. We love getting to show up and help people with their goals, getting to work on our own health and fitness, getting to be surrounded by other people who are, just working on living out their best self. And that is empowering and something that really lights us up and fills us with passion. So the second one is, do you have to be a salesperson to be a Beachbody coach? And not only do you not have to be a salesperson to be a Beachbody coach, but we ask you, please don't do that on this team. So if you're looking to get into sales and you really want to push products on people, there are plenty of other network marketing businesses or opportunities that are out there for you that you could go and easily join. And you would be more successful there. Our team, our culture of our team is not about that. We want to build a business where we feel good every day about what we do, where we build a business with integrity, where we show up and we don't feel like we are being icky and salesy on social media, because that's just not how we want to live our life. That's not the people that we want to be, and it's not the businesses that we want to grow. So here's a really cool thing that you might not know, is that Beachbody actually pours millions of dollars into advertising and marketing. So you've probably seen their infomercials. They are everywhere. People know about Shakeology. People know about Insanity and P90X and 21 Day Fix because they do all of this marketing for us. It's already done. So we don't have to get on our social media and talk about programs and products. That's what they do. We get to do the fun part. We get to do the relationship part, where we talk to people and figure out what they're struggling with, what are their goals, what is it that they want to accomplish, and how can we help them do that with the programs and products that Beachbody gives us, because they are the best. They are the best. And it's our job just to be proof that the products work, to show up and use the programs and show people what's possible with them. And so we are not in the market of sending people spammy messages and barfing Beachbody all over people's pages. That's not what we do on this team. Our team is all about building relationships first and finding out how we can impact other people. We always say impact before income. Income is certainly important to us. There's huge financial opportunity here with Beachbody coaching on Self Love Dynasty, but impact always comes first. That's what we believe here on this team. The third one is, do you have to be at your goal weight to be a coach? And this was really something that I struggled with mentally before I got started as a coach, because if you watched my welcome video, I talked a little bit about how I was in a bad place when I found coaching. I really wanted a whole body makeover. I wanted to get fit. I wanted to feel confident again. And I had the worst track record ever when it came to fitness. So I was worried about how was I going to look when I showed up and I said, hey guys, I'm a health and fitness coach. Because I had struggled with eating disorders, and I had, been the person who went 7 times in 1 year only to the gym where I belonged. And so that was something that I struggled with in my mind, is I don't even know how to show up for myself. So how am I going to show up and help other people? But here's what I've found on this journey, and what I've seen coaches just repeat over and over and over, and is this idea, you guys, that people relate to real people. They don't relate to people who have a rock hard body and they never have cravings and they never struggle with their nutrition. People relate to people like you and me, who are real and who have those struggles and who are working every day on figuring out how to be a little bit better, right? So it doesn't matter if you start with 5 pounds to lose or if you start with 200 pounds to lose. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you start. And on day one of this journey, you start to share that journey every day. What's working? What's not working? What are you eating? What are you doing for your exercises? What are you struggling with? How are you working to overcome that? What is the accountability looking like for you? Right? All of these pieces that are pieces of our health and fitness journey when we become a coach. And we share that. And that real life experience touches other people. And it speaks to them because they can relate to us. And it's then when they want to join us. That's what makes you successful. You don't need to wait, and you shouldn't wait until you have reached a goal before you come in and try to share this journey with other people, because that's what we do as coaches. We're not, most of us are not certified trainers. Most of us are not nutritionists or experts in any way in this field. We are the average woman coming in and saying, we want to do this. We want to build a business from our home. We want to get healthy. And it would be freaking awesome to help other people do this too and to make an income doing that. So just know that you don't need to be at your goal weight. You just have to be ready to make that commitment to take a step with us forward every single day. And we do this journey together. So it's so much fun. Okay, the last one is, do you have to know how to build a business? No, you don't. I know this is a big fear for a lot of people, because how many people have actually owned a business or been an entrepreneur before? Most of us haven't, and so we don't know how. It's intimidating to think of being our own boss and running our own business, even though it's super, super empowering. It's scary because we're not even sure where we would begin to do something like that. So don't worry. Andrea and I, we have an entire system in place for you guys, and it is simple. So let me say that this business really is so simple. It's not easy because it's hard to show up and make yourself do the work. When you are your own boss, you don't have somebody looking over your shoulder telling you what to do, when to do it. So that's the hard part. But the work we do is simple. It's basic tasks every single day with consistency, and that is what is going to build your business and help you grow and be successful and reach the goals and the dreams that you have for your future with this. So you don't need to know how to build a business. We literally have every training that you need. And I mentioned before in the welcome video, but our team is different because you get 2 top leaders who are coming from different sides of the business, and we literally have access to so many resources and training materials to share with you guys that you really get all of the best practices in this business handed to you. You do not have to recreate the wheel. You do not have to figure out how to do this on your own. We mentor you 100% of the way. We don't hold your hand, so you are going to have to be willing to put in the work and do this. We aren't going to do it for you. You have to be the one who's showing up for your business because you are the boss, and that's empowering. But just know that we're here to support you and show you how all along the way. So just to recap that for you guys, first of all, this is not a pyramid scheme, okay? If you want to make good money, you've got to work hard. That's just how it is, all right? But the opportunity ahead of you is huge. It's a legitimate business. Network marketing is growing like crazy, and it's a great thing to get into. So do your research on that. Second one, do you have to be salesy? Please don't. That is not the culture of our team. We have a system and a training in place specifically to show you how to build a business without selling people on things. Okay? The third one is, do you need to be at your goal weight or be in super good shape to do this? You do not. Just be ready to start taking action on your own personal health and fitness and moving in a positive direction with us. And lastly, do you need to know how to build a business? Absolutely not. Be excited about it. It is a fun, exciting journey, and we're going to show you how to do it from step 1 all the way through to reaching whatever goal it is that you have in this business. So please share your questions with us as we go through all of this content, because I know there's a lot of questions, and if you are wondering something, there is no silly question, okay? If you are wondering it, I almost guarantee you that there is somebody else out there watching who is wondering the exact same thing. So we want to give you a complete picture of what it is that Self-Love Dynasty is all about, what we do as coaches, how you're going to make an income, so that we can really prepare you as best as possible to make a solid decision, whether yes or no, this opportunity is right for you. Either way is totally fine, okay? And we would absolutely love to welcome you to this team, but we want it to be a good fit for you. We want you to feel like our team is the right culture fit for you, okay? Because that is where everybody thrives the most, is when the people connect and the culture fit works, right? So thank you so much for being in here and allowing us the opportunity to share with you. This lights us up. This is what we love to do, and just excited to talk with you more throughout the night.